I'm home!
Yikes, we need to hide until he's gone.
All right, this'll do.
Oh no!
Trouble Busters!
I ended up buying so many souvenirs, and I hope it makes Claudia happy. My name is Alan. I'm working for an office job at a trading company. My business trip was finished quicker than I thought, and I'm on my way home in excitement.
Hey, Thomas, you should stay over tonight too.
What? I mean, I have a wife and a kid, too. Are you sure you can keep having me over when you have a husband, too?
It's fine, I'm bored because he's always on a business trip. Actually, he's a boring person to begin with.
That's rude. He's the head of your household.
Oh, I don't care.
I'm home. Claudia, I'm back early. Hey, who was that voice?
No way, Alan's back already. I thought he wasn't supposed to be back until 2 days from now.
What are we gonna do? We can't let him find us.
Oh, God.
Oh no, my shoes are by the front entrance.
Hey, keep it down.
But,
We need to hide until he's gone.
huh?
Come here, hurry.
Oh, no one's here? I wonder if she went out doing groceries. Huh? Those are a man's shoes. It must be her friend, right? Claudia, are you not home? This is strange. I feel like someone was here until just earlier. This is the last place to look for her. There. Whoa! Why is it so messy in here? I didn't want to accuse her, but she must be cheating on me. Eek! He's inside the bedroom!
Ugh.
She's not reading any of my texts, and she's not picking up my calls.
These notifications are annoying. What does he even want from me at this point? Just get out of the bedroom.
Hey, how much longer are we gonna be here? It's hot in here, and I'm getting thirsty.
Jeez, Thomas, here you go.
What's that?
It's an emergency food in case of a natural disaster. I've been prepared. There's water in here.
This is practically like a natural disaster in a way.
Seriously, what a disaster. I was enjoying my time with Thomas. But because Alan came home early, it's all ruined.
Why would she cheat on me? I've always put Claudia first, but I can't believe she betrayed me. All the times we spent together and the days that we laughed together, I feel like my heart is being shredded. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters! Either way, I don't want to be in this house anymore. I feel like I'd go nuts if I'm here. I should divorce her and move somewhere far away as soon as possible. By the way, I remember my father-in-law said he wanted the closet inside the bedroom. Since I'll be moving out of this house anyway, maybe I can go give him that closet while I talk to him about the divorce. All right, I should get ready to do this then.
Oh, is it shaking right now?
Does it sound like he's tying something?
I'm curious, but we can't possibly get out of the closet right now.
All right, this'll do. I need to make sure it doesn't open while I'm on my way. Eek!
Closet won't open anymore.
Hey, Alan, I got a truck arranged for you. Thanks. Why don't you enjoy a cup of tea? I have souvenirs for you, too. Oh, I'll have some tea and snacks. Oh, is it okay if I open your fridge? You should be more humble. All right, let's go ahead and move the closet. I need to be somewhere today, so I'll see you later. Okay, stay safe. You too. Let me know if you need anything. This was how I placed the closet on the truck bed as I started driving. Hey, why is it all shaking right now? What's going on?
Oh, the closet opened.
Woohoo! Lucky us!
We finally get to get out of there after 4 hours.
Let's peek outside. Wait! Oh my goodness!
Hey, you're being too loud. Oh my goodness.
What's going on?
Yikes, it looks like we were being transported somewhere. And Alan is the driver. Ugh, why did we decide to hide in here? We should hid under the bed next time.
Will there be a next time?
Anyway, we should escape this truck when it stops at a red light.
Okay, sounds good. There it is. This is the chance. Let's go, Claudia. Huh? I feel like something is going on at the truck bed.
Hey, Thomas, you need to come back inside the closet.
What the heck? All I had to do was get off the truck bed?
You were exposed to the rearview mirror and Alan almost saw you.
What?
Even if we get out, there's no point if Alan sees you.
That's true, but I want to release myself from these nerves as soon as possible.
You need to calm down. I'm sure the truck will stop again in another red light, so let's be more careful about it.
Okay, you're right.
Not only do we have to escape the closet, we need to make sure Alan doesn't see us. I'm getting all nervous.
The truck hasn't stopped since then. What in the world is going on? How is this even possible? They're all green lights after that one time. I'm starting to feel green.
It's just a coincidence, so don't worry about it. It's not going to last that long.
Are you sure about that? I feel like I'm getting there so smoothly. I'm gonna keep driving non-stop. The engine's roaring, full throttle, baby. Hey, this is bad. He's not stopping at all. I'd understand if he was speeding, but he's at the speed limit. The heck with full throttle.
Well, Alan is like that.
I don't want to be hiding inside such a small, hot space as I'm feeling afraid. This is terrible.
Huh? Hey!
At this point, I'm gonna jump on the car that's driving right by.
What? You're going insane!
Don't stop me! Here I come. 3, 2, 1. I can't do this. I'm scared.
Of course not. This isn't a Jackie movie.
Huh? Did I hear voices from the truck bed?
Yikes, you need to hide.
Whoa!
What the heck is this nervousness?
I can't take this anymore. I want to enjoy a cup of tea in a nice quiet room.
You don't have to panic so badly. There's no way the situation can get any worse.
I should take the highway. Oh, it's definitely gotten worse. He won't be stopping anymore. He's driving a lot faster, too.
Ugh, never thought this would happen.
I'm almost there.
I think he's slowing down. Maybe he got off the highway.
Where are we right now?
Let me check our location on my phone. What? Are we at Troba City? He might be heading over to my parents' house.
You're kidding me!
Oh god, this street. I'm sure now. He's heading over to my parents' house. Guess I don't have a choice now.
Hey, who are you calling?
I'm calling the police. If the police show up, I'm sure Alan would have to stop the truck. We can try escaping when they're here. Hello?
Yes, how may I help you?
We're in deep trouble. You guys are heroes of justice, right? We're in an unbelievable situation right now. We need you to stop the truck that has a closet on its truck bed. Please do it as soon as possible. There it is. I can hear the police car.
We had a call just earlier. Is it okay if I take a look at your driver's license?
Did something happen?
Well...
Hey, I think this is the chance for us to leave. Yes, we finally escaped. Justice wins at the end of the day.
Huh? Claudia, what are you doing here?
Who the heck is that? We finally escaped. Wait, Dad?
What? Is he your dad? Why is he here?
Of course I'd be here. You're in front of my house.
What?
Oh my goodness, he's right. I didn't even realize it.
What the heck? We worked so hard not to find that it was too late. Claudia?
Yikes! Alan!
Who is that man? Were you cheating on me with him?
What? Are you cheating on Alan?
Hold on. You guys need to calm down. This isn't what it looks like. This man is,
My name is Thomas. I'm her friend.
Her friend?
That's right. We've been close since high school, and we were just gracefully enjoying a cup of tea together. Tea? but it didn't look like you were having any tea inside our house. Ugh.
Besides, my daughter has gone to a girls' school. You can't possibly be her high school friend.
What? Really? You're suspicious.
Jeez, you shouldn't have said those things without even thinking.
Tell me the truth. If he's just your friend, there's no reason for you to hide anything. Where did you guys meet?
Thomas and I met at a tea party in the neighborhood.
That's right. She'd invite me over after the tea party so we could enjoy lunch together. I was just about to leave. What have you done?
Hold on. Why are you coming up with those things?
I wasn't coming up with anything.
I saw the two of you sneaking out of the closet. If you were having lunch with her, why were you hiding inside the closet?
Yikes! Well,
I was waiting for Alan in the yard, and that was when I heard the police car's siren, so I went out to see what was going on.
Were you guys having lunch inside the closet? Well, before we were having lunch, she was telling me about how her closet was a little wobbly, so I was looking inside. Before having lunch? That doesn't add up. What you're saying is that you were going to fix the closet before you had lunch, and you entered the closet after lunch when it was supposed to have been fixed by then. Well,
Well, we weren't sure if it was completely fixed, so we went inside together to confirm.
I don't think he's just your friend. Why would you say that? Besides, you're wearing my clothes. Yikes! I had to hide quickly so I didn't get the change. Can I take a look inside the closet? Yikes! Hey, there's nothing in there, right?
Oh, I don't know. I had to quickly hide in here, too.
What is this? It's a flashy shirt that I don't recognize. This is strange. Who would take off his shirt inside the closet? Oh, God! It was because I rushed to hide in there. Based on what's going on, he might find other evidence at home. I know he's thinking about that right now.
What's the matter all of a sudden?
I'm not gonna let him do that. Claudia, get in!
What? Thomas!
Huh? We need to get to the house and destroy the evidence! Woohoo! This is great! We should have done this to begin with!
You were going way beyond the speed limit, so I called my colleagues over to walkie.
Damn it!
That's Dad's car.
See you later, guys. I couldn't look around because I was too sad earlier, but I'm ready to do this now. We're finally back.
Jeez, what have you done?
But I'm sure it'll be okay. He won't find anything. I searched everywhere, but I couldn't find anything. I knew you wouldn't find anything. Sure, the only thing I found was this rubbery Trojan warrior.
Oh,
Damn it! You guys must have rushed so badly. Once I get a DNA analysis on this, I'm sure it'll clear up the relationship between the two of you. Oh God, it's all over!
no! Thomas?
At this point, I don't care about Claudia. I need to save myself at least. I can't let this turn into a big deal. I can't let my wife and my kid find out about it. I'll tell you the truth.
What?
That's right, we were having an affair. It's a double affair.
Hey, why are you saying that?
I trust you that you'll forgive me if I'm honest with you. An honest man shall be saved. It's the law of nature, right? What are you even talking about? I'll tell you all the truth, so please save me at least.
What? Why are you being like this?
I need you to keep your mouth shut. I'll talk to him. I'll tell him the way I want so I won't be found guilty. First of all, as you guys are suspecting, we had a physical relationship. Not just once, but many times. Many times? Yes! And we hid inside the closet because you came home. And then a lot has happened, and we ended up in this situation. Oh, I didn't know what to do.
Is that true?
Yes, it's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So you admit that you were having an affair? Yes, I admit it.
What's wrong with you? This is seriously unbelievable.
I told you everything so you'll forgive me, right? Turning myself in would make me less guilty, right? We just made a mistake out of impulse. You'd better be kidding me. Eek! I've been quietly listening to you this entire time, but how do you even talk about it so shamelessly? Excuse me? Where's the forgiveness? I'm not possibly going to forgive you after what you've done. Oh my goodness! Besides, I know it wasn't impulsive. You said you guys had it many times. It clearly tells me that you had intentions. They were all impulsive. Stop talking so carelessly. Besides, being impulsive doesn't justify what you did. What? That's not what we agreed on. You were supposed to let me go if I told you the truth. When did I ever say that? Stop proceeding with this conversation so conveniently to yourself. Oh my goodness, why did I even talk about it then? I don't even know what to say to you at this point. Not only were you being remorseful as you admitted what you've done, but you just talked about it, hoping to get away with this trouble. Oh no, he's getting angrier and angrier. I just want him to stop getting so angry. Oh, you might be less angry if I tell you something. What else do you have to say? Yes, I'm not in love with Claudia at all. I was just killing time with her. What did you just say? You'd better stop joking around.
Killing time? How dare you? Is that how you're feeling about me? You said you'll cherish me for the rest of your life.
Whoa! Claudia, why are you also getting upset with me? You were supposed to be on my side!
Of course I'm not on your side. We're through. I don't ever want to talk to you again.
Oh my! Why? I was just...
You should probably stop talking. You're only digging yourself a deeper hole.
Look, what you guys have done is betrayal, and it's completely unforgivable. You stepped all over other people's feelings.
Alan, you need to calm down. Okay, do you want some water?
No, I don't want that. You need to realize who you're messing with.
Sir? Mr. Allen?
Do you have any idea what it feels like when someone you truly trusted betrays you?
What? This was your fault because you were always making me lonely on being on business trips all the time.
What did you just say?
As a fact, I'm the victim here. I'm still young and I can't be spending my precious time waiting for you to come home from a business trip all the time. It's so wasteful.
You knew what my work situation was like ever since we were in a relationship. Besides, feeling lonely doesn't justify having an affair.
I wanted you to tell me that you loved me more often.
I've always cared for you whenever I was at home or on a business trip. I've been telling you about that every day over the phone, no matter how far away I was.
But that wasn't enough for me at this point. No matter how much you like certain food, you'd get sick of having it after every day, right?
What the heck? Food and humans are completely different. Of course, I understand that romantic feelings can fade if you stay with someone for a long time.
Right? And that's why.
But then, because we spend so much time together, we should care for each other even more, right? A love that begins in a heartbeat is the kind that ripens into a lifetime of devotion, right?
I planned to do that initially, but I felt like you can't fill up the gap within me. I couldn't help it. I wanted to feel that heartbeat forever.
What the heck? That still doesn't justify your affair. If you seriously didn't care for me any longer, shouldn't you have broken up with me before you went for someone else?
But I wanted the heartbeat to be with someone when I'm a married woman.
I just can't forgive you guys. Let's break up. And needless to say, I'll be claiming compensation for this matter.
Oh my goodness. No, you can't break up with me.
Why? I thought you didn't have feelings for me anymore.
No, that was just words coming out of my mouth for no reason. I still love you, Alan. And that was why I felt lonely when I didn't get to spend much time together with you.
Huh. So because you didn't get to spend much time together with your love, you would betray that person to be with someone else.
Ugh.
Stop spoiling yourself. You're not even making any sense and you're not convincing me at all. Telling me that you love me at this point only tells me that you're saying it to protect your sorry butt.
I'm not trying to do anything. I was honest when I said I felt lonely.
No, you ended up drowning yourself by victimizing yourself. You're just a cheater, and that's all there is to this.
Oh no. Hold on, Alan. You really can't break up with me.
I don't have any mercy for you, and I have nothing to talk to you about further. I know how you feel about me based on all the excuses you gave earlier.
Oh my. In that case, will you please waive the compensation? I beg you.
In that case, do you realize that you're in a position to say anything like that?
Ugh. Dad, what are you standing around for? You need to say something to him.
No, Alan is completely right. You've committed the biggest mistake. I'm ashamed as your father. I'm very sorry for what my daughter has done. I don't even know how to make this right.
What? Oh, Dad.
Don't worry, I know this wasn't your fault. Hey! What? I seriously don't want to talk to you anymore. Well, I'll keep it short, so just listen. You said things about compensation, but am I going to have to pay that too?
I can't believe how inconsiderate you are.
Of course you will. You admitted everything earlier. I'm not letting a guy like you get away with this. But it's not like you have a record. I'm not stupid. When you started talking, I made sure I recorded the conversation on my phone. Oh no!
As a third person, I was listening to you admit the affair too.
The police are the worst witnesses possibly going against me. Do you finally understand? You guys don't have the option to run from what you've done. I'm going to make sure you face the divorce and the compensation.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, Alan. I'm completely in the wrong. I'll never do this again. I'll look at you and no one else from now on. So I need you to forgive me.
I'll never see Claudia again. I'll completely shut her out of my life, so I need you to forgive me. I can't possibly forgive you. I don't care whether you guys admit fault or if you'll never see each other again. It was already over by the time you made this mistake once. Once you lose trust, you'll never earn it again.
No. I don't even have any money in my savings.
Me neither. I'm on a job hunt right now and I don't even work. I have a family too. If you turn this into a huge deal, they're gonna end up finding out. That's not my problem. You guys are grown adults. You need to admit the severity of what you've done and atone for your sins.
Helen, I'm so sorry.
After that, just as I'd declared, I divorced Claudia and filed for compensation. As expected, Thomas's wife found out about the affair, and he ended up being hit with a second claim for damages.
Dad, can I borrow a little bit of money? I can't afford to pay off my debt.
Huh! You did this to yourself. I'm never going to financially support you from now on. You need to reflect on yourself and figure it out on your own.
Please.
And as for Thomas, my wife ended up divorcing me and I don't even have a place to live anymore. I don't have a job. I don't have money. All I'm left with is a debt. My life is over at this point. As for me, Oh, please hear me out.
What? Have you still not gotten over it? Are you okay?
I was deemed the most unlucky with this morning's horoscope fortune telling.
Oh, geez, is that what this is about? Well, it sounds like you're doing completely fine now.
Trouble Busters.
Divorce me.
What?
I'm at my limit, you see. My own husband can't frickin' be taller than me. So embarrassing.
I get it. If you really want me gone, I'll leave. My name is Alan. I work in an office that runs a sweets manufacturer. I finished work and returned home today as usual, but what was waiting for me wasn't warmth or comfort. I'm home!
This is too good.
I just got home.
Hey, Riley, did you hear something just now? Yeah, but there's no one here. Oh, it's just you. How long were you standing there? I didn't notice you at all. It's so strange. I should have pretty good eyesight, but no matter how good your eyes are, if things are too small to see, you just won't be able to see them, will you?
Hey, now please don't say that.
Well, good timing anyhow. I actually had something to talk to you about.
What is it?
Divorce me.
What?
Didn't you hear me? I'm asking you to divorce me. I really hope you say yes.
Wait a minute, why are you asking me to divorce you?
I'm at my limit, you see. My own husband can't frickin' be taller than me. So embarrassing.
And I've always told you there's nothing I can do about this, didn't I?
Nothing you can do? Do you realize what suffering and misery we've been through because of your excuses to avoid reality? Some of my friends have told me you look cute if we stand side by side.
I doubt they meant that in a bad way.
When we went to an event together in the past, all the other husbands were taller, but when it came to you, I felt really awkward from beginning to end. Even I was told in high school that you weren't what people imagined when it came to Riley's dad. Since then, I felt so embarrassed walking around with you. On the other hand, the other girls' dads are tall and have great style. I wonder how much happier I would have been if I could trade you with someone else.
Riley? Did you really feel?
Listen, Dad, for me, the ideal father is taller, bigger, and stronger than me. Riley's right, Alan. The main breadwinner of the family is only meaningful if he's tall and physically strong. Anyway, we want to get away from you as soon as possible. Could you just swallow your pride and accept Mom's request?
Hell no! We've come this far, haven't we? Please, reconsider the divorce.
It's not that we've come this far, but that we've endured this far. That's right.
And I have some good news for you today.
Good news? Is it about how you'll grow in height?
No, it's not, but...
Then there's no point in telling us.
But...
No frickin' buts, bucko. We don't accept any talk other than you maybe growing in height. And now please agree to the divorce.
Are you absolutely sure you want to get a divorce?
Didn't ask for your concern. I'll find a new man right away.
You say so easily.
What? I'll just use my feminine charm and beauty and I'll have no problem. Even though I look like this, people around me say I look much younger and full of life. And this time I'll be sure to find the man of my dreams. Oh, I can't wait to have a new dad.
You guys are serious.
When a household appliance breaks down, just replace it with a new one, right? That's what we're doing. That analogy is so easy to understand, it's insane. Alan, I want you to accept the reality that we're no longer a family.
You guys. To think that my wife and daughter saw me like that. I was shocked at first to find that I was brutally shunned, but I couldn't take it anymore myself. All right then, let's give in to their demands. And I have a few ideas too. Unforgivable! Trouble Busters, initiate! I get it. If you really want me gone, I'll leave.
Wait, really?
Sure.
Let's go! Now I can live a life free of shame and embarrassment. For real?
And so, Naomi and I finished the divorce procedures without a hitch. I guess I'll see ya. Be safe.
Yeah. I know you'll be lonely after we leave, but don't you come crying to us, okay? We don't have the means to take care of bastards who aren't family. Hey now, what's going on here? Ladies? The common public can't go any further than this.
What's up? Wait, huh?
I found you, Alan.
Naomi? Riley?
Hey, Daddy. It's been a while.
Why are you here?
You have my number blocked, my calls, and you won't tell me where you live, so...
Since when did I have an obligation to tell you?
But more importantly, I heard that the product you developed became a gargantuan hit. You seem to be very famous now, aren't you? We heard that you were giving the presentation for this product here today, and so we did you the favor of coming over.
I don't remember inviting you guys.
But that's not all. Alan, you were also promoted to section manager, weren't you?
Well, yeah.
Oh, Daddy, that's amazing.
Wow, that's surprising. I never got a compliment like that from you guys. That never once happened during our life together.
That can't be true, right, Riley? Yeah.
I assume this is the X family that you were talking about on occasion, Chief? It seems that Chief Thompson's ex-wife and daughter said all sorts of nasty things about him.
Perish the thought. I resent all this public defamation.
Resent it or not, it's all true though, ain't it?
I knew it!
Hey, read the air, guys.
No, it's you who ought to read the air. I'm about to give a big presentation about the product you kindly referred to, and you're shouting in front of everyone.
But the general public's allowed in this time too, right? Then there shouldn't be a problem.
I wish you'd lower the tone of your voice a bit. So, what on earth do you want?
Well, if you don't mind, I've been thinking about letting us start over again.
Excuse me?
Look, I'm asking you to get back together. We can start living together again, Daddy. How nice would that be?
I humbly reject your offer.
What? But why?
Why, you ask? Didn't I give you your original wish by divorcing you, as you asked? Is there any reason to get back together after that?
That's because my feelings have changed, and we've thought about it since then, and we're really lonely without you, Daddy.
Lonely? You sure you're not mistaking loneliness with panic over losing your place to live and being in big trouble now? Right on the money.
No, it's not like that.
Well, if you two were so goddamn happy to abandon me, if you had to leave the house yourself, you would want to panic about it.
If we suddenly had you leave the house...
That's exactly what I said. After all this time, I finally found someone willing to buy it.
That's so cruel, Dad. Why did you do that?
Why do you care? It's up to me what I do with my house, isn't it? The house is in my name, after all.
But that shouldn't justify going ahead without telling us.
Bruh, wouldn't you be just a little bit suspicious if the owner of the house was absent for a long period of time? But those who only had divorce in mind did not have the time to think that much, did they?
You better watch what you say next, buddy.
Of course, if I had a family, I wouldn't have done something so drastic, but God forbid I have a family.
You have a family?
Who in the world would be so kind as to keep strangers in their house for no reason?
But it's your house, right? So why sell it?
I never had a single happy moment in that house. I wanted to say goodbye so badly to that house emanating dark auras of cursed memories.
You need not say it like that.
But even if you asked me what good memories I have of that house, I honestly can't recall any.
But I had fun in any case. I remember us laughing a lot.
I believe that laughs were from when you teamed up with your mother to disrespect me almost every day.
No, that's not it.
I will admit you looked happier than compared to when you were doing other things.
Wow, now that is a toxic hobby. God damn, it reeks of evil.
Your sarcastic smile as you trampled on my pride is still stuck in my brain.
Listen. Anyway, let's put that aside for now. The point is, Alan, I want to be a family with you again, so let's start over, please.
Nothing I can do to oblige, I'm afraid. According to your preferences, if a guy ain't tall, he ain't a keeper, right? Even if we start over, my physical size won't change, you know? He'll be embarrassed again from now on every single day. But are you okay with that?
That's not the case. Your physical size is fine, right, Riley? Yeah.
But what made two blockheads who judged men by their physical size change their minds completely?
So much has happened is why. People's thoughts can change all the time, can't they?
I get that, but I'm just so damn curious about all those things.
Well,
Hear ye, hear ye. If you speak honestly, I'll think about starting over with you.
really?
A true man stays true to his word.
Thank you. So, actually, after I divorced you, I did actually find the man of my dreams.
I see.
This man was physically tall, fit, and had a great sense of style. He was right up my alley. But in order to make this man take me seriously, I used a lot of money, and, well, I also used a lot for the sake of a new father, I thought. And before we knew it, we were in debt, and
Oh, dear me.
then the guy Mom was dating ran away, and
Huh.
hey, why are you acting so nonchalant when someone is talking about something so serious? We're on the brink of not knowing if we'll survive tomorrow.
Yes, sorry. Sorry, so you're now worried about not having enough money.
Yes.
Well, from what I've heard, you were the cause of your own misfortune.
That's not true. We were betrayed by that bastard. That's right. If that man hadn't betrayed us.
Betrayed you? And what gives you the right to say someone betrayed you, huh? Yeah, I'm sure everyone here is thinking they don't want to be told by the likes of you people.
I'm sorry about that, truly, but it's also true that we were betrayed.
Maybe that person didn't betray you, but simply wanted to get away from you. How's that for an idea?
Why? We drowned the man in our money. Any man would normally be so happy to be treated so well.
That! Right there! Think about it carefully. Let's assume you were dating, but if you drowned the dude in money all the time, as you claim you did, any man would naturally develop a sense of distrust.
No, I don't understand that.
Consider this. There are cases where celebrities' fans go too far and end up being despised by the celebrities themselves, right? What you're doing is similar to that. To put it more simply, it's like you forcefully pushed your good intentions onto the dude.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense. Mom, why are you so convinced? And I'll tell you this because what we said is not all. The man was wearing platform boots to hide his true size. He was deceiving us.
So he was lying about his physical size, huh?
Hey, Riley, what are you? Oh, shit.
Ah, I see now. So in the end, you two were still judging people by their physical size, huh?
No, that's not it. No, that guy was different.
Yeah, you're digging your own grave now, ladies. Well, I never did expect those who beg their ex-husband for money would change their mind so easily now, did I?
But I told you honestly, and this will help us get back together, right?
Yeah, absolutely not.
What? That's not what you promised. That's right. I thought a true man stays true to his word.
Did you hear me properly? I only said I would think about it. I never said anything about saying yes.
You goddamn liar. You freaking deceived us. I never would have thought you were like this, Dad, both in appearance and in personality.
Both in appearance, huh?
Oh, Riley. I'm such an idiot.
Thanks to you being so honest with me, sweetheart, the conversation is going so smoothly. And now your true nature is crystal clear. I know especially that even after years of divorce, your feelings about me haven't changed at all. If I had helped you, if you could get a place to live and some money to live on, you guys were thinking you'd resume your abuse, huh?
No, that's not true. I really want to get back together with you.
No. You two teamed up again and gave me the correct answer, didn't you?
Shit, but it's also your fault, Alan.
Really? Now you attempt to shift the blame onto me?
You're a section chief now, right? Why didn't you tell me that?
I was promoted to section chief just before you told me you wanted a divorce.
And if you had told me that, I would have reconsidered the divorce.
I did try to tell you, but you shut me out and didn't listen to me, right?
Did we really?
And also, if you knew I was promoted, you would have reconsidered, huh? Not just in terms of physical size, you guys only see people by their financial value. You have a completely delusional way of thinking.
No, listen. Shit, Mom, even you're saying unnecessary things now. Shut the hell up.
Either way, I have no intention of helping you in any way.
Well, you're gonna. We won't leave you alone until you help us.
No, we have a schedule to follow.
Then help us. For real, if you compromise, everything will be solved.
Are you for real?
Whew, I've been listening to all this bullshit for a while now, but to think you were this selfish, eh?
Wait, Riley, that voice. Yeah, Mom.
Hey,
What's this? The gentleman you two were trying to catch?
No, it frickin' isn't.
So who is this then?
He's in the financial industry.
well, I've been looking for you two. Miss Naomi, Miss Riley, you have to return what you borrow from others, don't you?
Why are you here?
Why am I here, you ask?
What? Did I do something, sir?
Mr. Thompson, I've always wanted to meet you.
Damn, his character changed so
much.
I absolutely love the snacks you developed. The crunchy spuddies that you started selling a while ago. They are so delicious. The taste and aroma of potatoes spread to all corners of my mouth, and the saltiness is just right. A masterpiece.
Oh, why thank you, good sir.
I didn't know you were a fan of my dad's.
Mr. Thompson, I actually came to see your presentation and I was quite excited. But I happened to see those two ladies, you see.
Oh, is that so?
Riley? Yeah?
Oh, no, you don't. I won't let you get away. Turbo Townsend!
So fast?
You guys seem to have caused Mr. Thompson a good deal of trouble.
No, sir. We just have some business with him. That's right, and we are his family after all.
I know all that, damn you!
Then you don't have to.
I told you, didn't I? I've been listening, you see. You severed him away from your family for your own convenience, and once you got into trouble, you went crawling back to him, asking for help. Am I right?
No, that's not it. Alan did a lot of terrible things to me when we were married, and I came here to get him to take responsibility for all that.
Yeah? Things are getting complicated again.
It's true, isn't it, Riley? That's right. Dad's always done horrible things to us.
Give me the specifics. What kind of horrible things?
He never really took care of us, and, well, other than that.
This is frickin' crazy.
Enough! If you're going to lie, at least tell a better lie, eh?
How can you say that so definitively?
The sweets that Mr. Thompson's developed over the years are all about making people's hearts content. It even satisfies the corrupted heart of a bastard like me. Such is Mr. Thompson. He gives people happiness, and there's no way in hell he would do anything terrible to anyone. In the first place, how can anyone believe the words of a person who runs away without paying back the money they borrowed from others, eh?
I was thinking of paying you back today, actually.
Well then, let's see the money back in my hands right here, right now.
Alan, please. I'll definitely pay you back later on. Please.
Why me, huh? You were the ones who sowed these seeds of chaos, you know.
But if we don't pay it back right here, right now, this demon...
Are you still going to rely on Mr. Thompson and grovel at his feet?
That's not what I intend.
Riley, you must still be working, right? Can't you return it?
I'm a house guard, yeah, but I don't have a house.
Oh, damn. This is a huge turnoff.
Shut up. It's mostly because Mom forces me to do unnecessary things. Huh? Are you blaming me? Yes, it all started when you kept saying all sorts of things about Dad, didn't it? You came on my side yourself, girl. How dare you say that? You also forced me to do that.
Ah, is this what they call hatred within the family?
Anyway, I'm not to blame. Enough nonsense! I won't allow you to be the only one who runs away here.
Yes, feel free to have a falling out, ladies, but do you have a plan for repaying me?
It's difficult now, but it will definitely happen someday.
It has to be now. If you can't pay it back...
Just wait a minute. Hey, Alan, you're lonely, aren't you?
Sure, being all by myself is lonely. What of it?
Alan, let's make a deal. By us becoming a family once more, you'll never be alone again in your life. In exchange for that, you could pay off our debts.
What kind of deal is that? I don't get anything out of it. And as I said before, this is you and Riley we're talking about, and I can only see you running away again.
But if you don't get us back here, Dad, you'll...
Don't worry, I'll be all right.
Huh?
Since you're here, I'll introduce you to Miss Sadie.
Your girlfriend?
Yep, and she's also my colleague.
My name is Sadie, and it's a pleasure to meet you, ladies. No, are you out of your mind?
What's wrong?
As I thought, wouldn't I be better to be with you? My appearance.
It's not about appearances or anything like that. Miss Sadie's always encouraged me when I was feeling so depressed about you guys. She's a kind, tolerant woman with a beautiful heart. The one I love now is not my stupid ex-family, but Miss Sadie.
Alan? Hey, Mom, what are we going to do? We're in so much trouble. If it comes down to this, Alan Thompson, we were truly wrong. I'll give up on getting back together with you. So, at least, the money? You better lower your head and beg for forgiveness, too. Yes, ma'am. Daddy, I'm really sorry about everything I've done, and I'm reflecting on it. So, please, the money? I beg of thee, please help us.
I'm tired of hearing your empty, shallow apologies, guys.
No, this time it's the real deal.
If you really were truly sorry, you wouldn't be begging for money.
Shit.
I can tell from your goddamn words that you're only trying to save yourselves. No matter how many times, a few, a dozen, 100, 1,000, no matter how you apologize, it will not convince me at all. Naomi, Riley, today is truly the end. If you come near me again from now on, I'll issue a restraining order against you.
No, please. Then how are we going to pay back our debts?
Don't worry about that. There are plenty of good jobs I could introduce you to.
But the kinds of jobs the likes of you would introduce are... I definitely could never do that. Neither would I. Alan, please. Daddy, help me.
Well then, good sir, if there are a few good jobs, please introduce them to these ladies.
What the?
Understood.
Wait a minute.
Well then, it's decided. This is good, ladies. You guys can now work to pay off your debts.
Alan? Dad?
Sadie, I want to test the microphone. Can you help me set it up?
Of course.
You two shall now live happily ever after.
No, please. Daddy!
Wow, those two were the actual picture of Sisyphus, for real. No mistake there. And thus, Naomi's and Riley's plan ended in failure. And the two are currently working hard to repay their debts at a wonderful workplace introduced to them by Mr. Townsend. A few mainstream media also filmed what happened that day, and it spread quickly on the internet. Their misdeeds were heavily criticized on social media and bulletin boards, and they're being treated like human trash by countless anonymous users. This is what it means to have failed in life, I suppose. Meanwhile, I have successfully completed the release of my new product, Busta Blackies, and am now working on developing a new product again. And my relationship with my new partner, Miss Sadie, is going well. I love her, a woman who doesn't judge people by their physical size, for the rest of my life. Trouble Busters!
Hello. Oh, Miss Helen. Sorry, but I'm not going to your wedding. Huh? I can't believe you're getting married to some construction worker. It's a waste of money, so I'm canceling. Besides, we didn't even invite you from the get-go. Huh? My name is Helen. Today is the day that I'm going to introduce Alan, my boyfriend, to my parents again as my fiancé this time.
My name is Alan. I'm dating your lovely daughter, Ms. Helen.
I know.
Come on, it's not our first time that we've met. What are you so nervous about?
That's right, this is essentially kind of your house, too.
Thank you, guys.
Everything went well without any problems and ended without any problems. Afterwards, my brother and his wife, Sue, came home from shopping. Time flew by, and I'm now sending off my brother and his wife to their house. But I'm sure you can't buy a wedding ring, so you're probably just going to use one of those wooden rings that you can make out of cheap plywood, right? She kept dropping these horrible lines the day of the wedding. Oh, Miss Helen, sorry, but I'm not going to your wedding. Huh? I can't believe you're getting married to some construction worker. It's a waste of money, so I'm canceling. What do you mean? Not what do I mean. Did you already forget everything that I told you in your car? Yeah, it's something that I don't want to remember, so I just pretended you didn't exist. You can try to avoid the painful reality that your husband is a construction worker, but it won't fix anything. Painful reality? My reality is full of happiness and joy. Huh? Why? Because I can marry the man that I love. There really is no joy that amounts to that. What? But you're just settling. Settling? Settling. I haven't settled at all. No, you totally are. You and Alan getting married is like being told to sleep in a bed this small. There's no one that can sleep in that bed. If there is anyone who can, they're compromising and settling. That's insane. You guys are trying to marry like that. I feel like I don't really understand, but it's really pissing me off. See? You understand why I don't want to go to your shitty wedding, right? I'm not going to gift you anything. What the hell am I supposed to celebrate for you? I'm not inviting anyone to the wedding who doesn't want to celebrate either, so it's fine. I'm only going to have the wedding with people that are willing to celebrate with us. Yeah, that's just what you want to imagine. Then why is it that there are a lot of people who are attending the wedding right now? That's probably because some people just want to see the circus. What? Circus? Yeah, they want to see how the worst union actually started. I have to ask, why are you so horrible to Alan and I? Even in the car, what exactly did we do to make you so angry? Everything about you is just infuriating. Huh? Why the hell do I have to invite some stupid construction worker into the family? I don't want to admit him. I'm not going to give him any kind of inheritance. Inheritance? Like my parents' inheritance? Who the hell else do you think I'm talking about? If I'm talking about someone who's only good for their money, it's gotta be your parents. You really shouldn't say things like that because it's pretty horrible as a human being. You live in a fancy handicap-accessible house, huh? Your existence is a handicap to this world. I'm the daughter, so I want my parents to live long. Yeah, you're just pretending to not care and be good, huh? Yeah, you losers can be surrounded by losers and have a loser wedding. You can say what you want, but it's got nothing to do with you. You realize that I'm your sister-in-law. It definitely has to do with me. It's gotta hurt when I'm not going to the wedding, huh? Huh? No, it doesn't harm me at all. Oh, come on, don't act so tough. Besides, we didn't even invite you from the get-go. Huh? Why would we invite someone to the wedding who isn't even willing to actually celebrate for us? You mean, what the hell? Huh? I mean, why would I? Am I saying something that's weird? Huh? Then what about Mark? What's going on with Mark? Oh, he's at the wedding. Huh? That's not… She finally understood what she had done and the position she put herself in. She started acting all worried on the phone, but it was a little too early to end the surprises. The countdown to her despair was already ticking. You know all the horrible things that you told me in the car, too? About Alan as well? I didn't say that. You're the one that said it. And I have proof. It's all on the driver recorder, and I showed it to all of the family members as the truth behind my sister-in-law. Come on, you really shouldn't be marrying someone like that. You're only going to get less from the settlement. It's going to be the worst marrying a construction worker. My brother, my father, and my mother are all furious. Why did you let them listen? I mean, why wouldn't I? It's seriously the most uncomfortable thing I've heard. And I don't think that I could possibly have a healthy relationship with you, so I decided to just go for broke and let them see. That's too much. You know that they say you have to have manners even amongst family, right? Clearly you're the one that doesn't understand that because you were the one being rude. I'll let that sink in. Invasion of privacy! It's my marriage, my husband's career, and also a horrible insult to my parents' life, and clear that you're just in it for the money. You're the invasion queen. Today is a happy day, so I was going to save it for a later date, but you were just being so horrible as usual, so I just wanted to cut ties with you, you know? I'm just going to tell you now. Tell me what? My brother is already moving forward with the divorce. Goodbye. Oh, and the husband that you're always looking down on, the one you're mocking? Oh, he's the one that built the house for my parents. They say that they owe him so much. Then what about the inheritance? Is that stupid red-haired prick also going to be a part of it? The fact that you're only concerned with inheritance speaks miles to your character. Besides, you're going to be a stranger, so it's got nothing to do with you. Please keep us out of it. Wait, hang on. I can't have that. I don't want you to stay family. That's much worse for us. I think you should consider talking to your parents or finding a new place to live now while you've got the time. That's impossible now. Hey, do something about this. Nope, can't do that. What the hell? How the hell am I being cornered now? And by Helen, too. Wait, she's the main reason behind my problems? That means…
So, Helen is my lovely wife, and I would like to think of my in-laws as my actual parents, especially since my real parents have already passed away. This is such a lovely and amazing day for me. Thank you all for listening.
Wait, I brought my money. Money, it's here. Money. Who the hell are you? Identify yourself. My name is Sue, and I'm the bride's brother's wife. Stop talking like this is the first time we've met. I think there was a huge misunderstanding between the groom and I, so I am here to explain myself.
I don't want to hear your excuses. Get the hell out.
I don't understand why you're so angry. You heard everything from Miss Helen, right? I'm sorry, even as a joke, it was way too far. I want you two to live a long and happy life. I want you to go on walks, watch TV, take naps, play games as much as you want for the rest of your lives. She's choosing things that are basically all free.
It's clear she just doesn't want them to use any of the money.
No, it's just random luck, that's it.
What kind of life we decide to lead has nothing to do with you, since you will not be family.
I'm going to put the money here for now, okay?
We don't need it.
Take it. Also, that's a gift, not just money. And that's supposed to be in an envelope.
And it's only $30.
This isn't just some drinking party. Come on, let me celebrate. I want to celebrate. I don't want your money when you clearly don't care about us at all. Money is money, though, right? No, the money and goods that are gifted are given to celebrate, not to just give. Your money means nothing to us.
You think that getting married to someone working in construction is embarrassing, right? You don't want to celebrate, right?
That was just the booze talking.
That's not something you could say just because you were drunk.
Maybe it's the truth because you were drunk. Not at all. I'll definitely respect those who work construction, and I adore both of you.
What part do you respect construction for, anyway?
That they do jobs that no one else wants to do, and how they're very stubborn.
Huh? Jobs that no one else wants to do? My job is not like that. I do this because I want to. Stop making it sound like I had no choice and was forced into this.
Then does that mean you like to corner yourself? What the hell? He's not doing this to corner himself. He's doing it because he loves his job. He likes it. That's why. I'm marrying him because he loves his career. But they look so horrible at first glance, and it doesn't sound good either. You don't even make that much money either. What's so good about it?
If you don't know what's good about it, then how do you respect him?
I just said that they do jobs that no one else wants to and are stubborn. Get that stupid idea out of your head already.
Get the hell out of our sight!
Why the hell is she here when she's not even invited anyway?
Because I'm here to stop this misunderstanding. What misunderstanding?
There's a green paper on the table.
Don't say that like you've left a little snack on the table for me.
Sign it and stay out of my sight.
If I can't get any of the inheritance, then I'm going to demand damages.
Damages? Damages for what?
I'm actually the one that wants damages. Why the hell would I have to pay? He's the one that suggested divorce.
Do not say that word during a damned wedding,
you
swine.
Everyone is working so hard to make sure they don't say it out loud. She's just thinking about how to protect herself. She's probably too full up to think about anyone else.
The worst type of person among the people that I hate. I don't think there's a single person on the planet that likes Sue.
Shut the hell up, Peanut Gallery.
You're the one without an invitation.
Leave, you living depiction of the devil. You realize that the wedding is being stopped because of you. This is not the place for a monkey like you with no manners to show up. Go back into the mountains. I didn't say damages because I wanted money.
No, it is the money. What the hell else would you say it for?
No, it makes no sense. It doesn't make sense otherwise.
No, everything makes perfect sense. Everything that's happening makes perfect sense.
The horrible things in the car was just alcohol. I love Mark and Helen and Carl and my father and mother-in-law and Mr. Allen. I mean, he's all right. He can sit in the corner and I'll never say anything that makes it sound like I understand.
You have no right to choose who sits where, you idiot.
Everyone understands what Mr. Allen does, except you.
The only person who doesn't understand is you, and you won't get off your high horse.
Every second you spend here is pissing me off, so please leave the hall.
Go home.
Afterwards, the entire wedding hall began to chant, "Go home," so she was confused and scared. I was waiting for her to just leave because she couldn't take it anymore, but apparently she had decided to completely change her tactic.
I understand. Okay, I admit it. I really do mock and look down on Mr. Allen's work. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
I knew it. That's the truth.
Allen is a savior to us, and you. Do I really have to change my logic just because I like the two of you?
Huh?
That's just pushing your logic onto me. Are you forcing me to think like you?
No one said that.
We're just talking about being reasonable. Being reasonable is different for different people. Are you forcing me there too?
You said way too much for it to be a joke.
But if the person is saying that it was a joke, it's a joke. I think that how stubborn you are is one of your faults.
Anyone who heard you talk is going to think that wasn't a joke.
I'm sorry for making you all misunderstand, but it wasn't real, so I don't think it's good enough to justify a divorce.
We
said
don't
say that damn
word.
Then you're saying that everything you said was just the booze talking? It's not how you feel, and that if you don't drink, you wouldn't have said that? Of course, I'm clearly conscious. I would never talk bad about my lovely husband's parents. That kind of person is a horrible wife, and if you could prove that, then I'll disappear. Oh, okay. I do not accept Mr. Allen's career choice. Shut up. I repeat, I do not accept Mr. Allen's career choice. Don't repeat it. But Mr. Mark, I really do respect your parents, and I want them to be happy forever. That is the truth. Just give up and go home.
The only thing that you can do now is just beg for forgiveness and never show up in public with that horrible, wretched face.
Go home, sign that green paper, and deliver it to the city office.
And never show up around anyone again.
Just pretend that a woman called Sue never existed to begin with.
Then we would finally be able to believe that you've actually started to try to pay for your mistakes. That means everything is over. Yes, it is over.
If you keep this going, I'm going to take your ass to court too.
There's no way that you're not found guilty, so you're really going to struggle if you ever find a poor guy to marry you.
What are you going to do? You're gonna go home?
Or are you going to continue making things worse?
Well, this is the best day of our lives, and you have completely ruined it. How are you going to take responsibility for this, huh? But the inheritance! I want the inheritance! If you keep sticking around, I'm going to use this as proof to sue you to have another wedding to redo it. And I swear to you, I will sue you for so much. No, I like getting money, but I hate paying money. Then get the hell out. Don't ever show up around our family again. Okay, I'm sorry.
Afterwards, she must have been scared of the wedding bill or being the responsible one in the divorce, so she went straight home, signed the papers, and submitted it to the city office. My brother was getting divorced, and she scurried away like the rat that she is. That was all solved, but the fact that she wished my parents died, the fact that she mocked my husband's career, the fact that she ruined my one day, I asked for the money for a new wedding, and an amazing lawyer sued for the $30,000 that it cost us to do everything over. There was no way that a housewife like Sue would have that kind of money, so her parents had to pay it instead. She's living a horrible life under constant observation by her parents. I didn't realize that construction was this difficult. This amazing. Why did I not even try to find out before judging Mr. Allen? As for us, we moved into a house that was close to Dad and Mom and have been getting along like usual. When the time comes, we will be trying to find a new woman for my brother. Don't choose someone based on their job and don't judge. There's no job in the world that's useless. Troublebusters!
Didn't I tell you something important before?
What is it that you told me, ma'am?
Crab for New Year is a must. I told you that crab is always the core of the feast. What about the food? Where did the New Year's feast go?
There's also a letter like this.
Melanie?
My name is Melanie, and today is New Year's Eve. My husband and I returned to his parents' house for the occasion. My husband and his father are relaxing in the living room, watching a New Year's Eve special program. Meanwhile, I'm in the kitchen, making a traditional meal under the glaring eye of my mother-in-law.
Hey, haven't you ever made osechi before?
No, I've always helped my mother make osechi back at home.
And yet this is what you do? Oh, didn't I tell you something important before?
What is it that you told me, ma'am?
Crab for New Year is a must. I told you that crab is always the core of the feast.
I haven't bought any crab.
Haven't bought any? Oh, some stupid, naive wife you are.
No, it's not that I don't have the money to afford it. It's just that I've never heard of crab being the core for osechi cooking.
What's all this I just found out about this now attitude? I explicitly told you before that crab is always the main dish for the New Year's feast.
No, ma'am. You never told me anything about that.
To hell with your excuses.
Mom? Melanie, are you guys doing okay in here?
Well, honey, your mother's been telling me that crab is...
It's nothing, honey. I'm just chatting with Melanie.
The two of you are really close, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. Seems like we really hit it off, didn't we, Melanie, dear?
Yes, ma'am. We're close, ma'am.
Anyway, no matter what, you put crab in the New Year's feast, or so help me. If there's no crab in it, it's not authentic osechi cooking. If you understand me, answer me.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am. But I've never heard of her telling me to put crab in the feast. And she doesn't even listen to what I have to say at all. And above all else, she hasn't paid a single cent for the ingredients for this New Year's feast. Will I seriously have to keep being at the mercy of my mother-in-law's tyranny? Well,
no. Hell no, I will not. If you don't understand when I tell you, then my actions shall speak even louder. Prepare thyself. Troublebusters initiate.
I moved all the New Year's food I made into containers for takeaway and decided to leave a note next to the almost containers meant for the true feast.
What's wrong, Melanie?
I'm going home now.
What?
I'm not spending the New Year's or Obon holidays with this family.
Hey, Melanie, what's wrong all of a sudden?
You'll see.
What's wrong with Melanie, son?
I'm so shocked, but I think she just said the reason in the kitchen.
I think so too.
Let's go to the kitchen then.
Wait a minute.
What? Huh? What's wrong, Anne?
Well, see, I just feel like you shouldn't go.
Why not?
It's, a woman's intuition.
That's suspicious.
Very suspicious.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Mom!
What is it?
What does this mean, huh?
What are you talking about?
This, Mom.
What? What about the food? Where did the New Year's feast go?
There's also a letter like this.
Melanie? What an unreasonable bitch of a wife. You better call her and get her to come back right now.
No, before that, could you explain this?
Why did Melanie storm off, leaving behind a note saying crabs are not a must?
Isn't crab a custom in our family to eat during the New Year?
I guess that's how it is, sure.
But then that dumbass Melanie showed up empty-handed saying she forgot to buy the crab. Oh, can you believe it? When you say New Year's, you think of crab first. Crab!
No, I don't really understand what you're talking about. You mean you made Melanie prepare the New Year's feast?
What? No, that's not what I meant to...
Who, pray tell, was it that told us both we would order this year's New Year feast from a traditional restaurant?
I mean, well,
What happened to the $300 I gave you when you said you were going to reserve the food for the feast, huh?
I gave that to Melanie.
But I haven't heard anything about my wife herself, you know.
Oh, what? Really? Oh, that's very strange.
Hey, Melanie,
What the hell?
why did you suddenly leave, honey?
I'm sorry, I just can't fulfill your mother's wishes. I'll tell you this, I was never once told from your mother about crab being a core part of the feast.
Is that true? Why didn't you tell her, Anne?
She should be able to guess that much since she's the daughter-in-law of our family. That's why I always tell her that she's a useless woman in the house no matter how much time passes.
Oh, is that so? So what were you always saying to Melanie, huh? Abusive things?
Oh, no, that was just a play on words.
So all this time, the fact you and Melanie have always been good friends was all a charade? Is that it?
No, oh, perish the thought. We really get along well, usually, don't we? Right, Melanie, dear? I believe we were only getting along well whenever your husband and son were in the room with us, ma'am. Since I finally have the opportunity to speak the truth, I'll tell you guys everything. Every time I visit your family, I want this, I demand that. She asks so much of me, but she's never paid for anything.
What?
Hey now, Melanie, dear. There's no need to talk about that right now. No, I shall keep going if I may. I know that if I don't, I will never have such a golden opportunity again. Even so, you don't have to say anything in front of my family, right? No, if I only tell you, and you only as I have in the past, you always twist and turn my words to your advantage, so I'll tell them too. Even for me, it would have been acceptable if it was just a humble gift of a small contribution. You asked me to buy you an entire kimono set to wear to your class reunion, and right when I bought a beautiful one as you requested, I wasn't surprised to hear you say you'd pay me back later and never held true to your word. You said you wanted a brand new TV, and so I obliged, and you claim it was some payback for the educational services you provide and wouldn't pay for it. And now with the feast's ingredients...
Don't tell me that the whole cost of the ingredients...
Yes, I'm paying for it all. Just how much do you need to drag me off and threaten me before you're satisfied? How dare you! You're the wife of the family. You should learn to be a little patient.
What do you mean by a little? Even a cheap kimono set is worth thousands of dollars.
And the damn TV! Mom, didn't you tell us that you had no choice but to get it because Melanie said she really wanted to give it to you as a present?
It doesn't really matter now, does it? And more to the point, Melanie, can't you imagine that your husband's mother is the same as your own mother, huh? Sweets, kimonos, and a brand new TV. Oh, these are all cheap if you think of them as a sign of filial piety. I've been patient. So patient, until now, because I thought exactly the same, ma'am. If that's the case, then this feast is the same. So get your ass back here and bring back the feast you took with you. No, I have no intention of stepping over the threshold of your property again.
What? Wait a minute, Melanie. Don't tell me you're...
Yes, indeed. I'm keeping the idea of divorcing you in mind.
Please, Melanie, darling, we certainly share some responsibility for not noticing Anne's despicable behavior thus far, but can't you at least reconsider for the sake of Harrison?
But...
No, it's my fault as your husband that you got to that point, my love. It's because I didn't notice properly and protect you. I'm so sorry, Melanie.
Harrison... Hey, why should you be the one apologizing? Even I've been abused by my mother-in-law so much, you know. Why is it only Melanie that's being protected? That is so damn ridiculous.
Who the hell are you calling ridiculous?
Just because it was done to you by your mother-in-law, how does that justify you doing it to Melanie, who is in the same position as you?
I have that right because I'm her mother-in-law.
What right do you fricking have? In the first place, you said that Mom abused you because you were off gallivanting around and not doing much housework at all.
How dare you? I was younger than Melanie is now when I married. It's only natural that I'd want to have a little fun, and yet I was freaking told to do this and that for the family, cook and clean and wash. Just think about how I felt being told that day after day. So you thought it was your turn to bully me then, is that it? You're spot on, Melanie. And what's wrong with that? To begin with, I've hated you since you married Harrison.
From the very beginning, ma'am?
Yes, from the very beginning.
Was that why every time I went back home you always forced me to make elaborate dishes like hors d'oeuvres a la carte and cakes?
Wait a second.
Hey!
Is that why you had me do all the New Year's cleaning while you three were out on a few errands?
What?
Hey, stop this!
And what did I do when you said you were short on money? I cut back on our household budget every month. I've been giving you pocket money since you are my husband's mother.
Pocket money?
Yes, but the money I gave her, always with a nagging feeling of stinginess. It seems like she was enjoying a luxurious lifestyle.
Is that true, Anne?
Well, I mean, it wasn't like I was buying a lot of things I didn't really need.
You don't even exercise, and you went and bought a chin-up machine, didn't you?
That laundry rack? Don't tell me that was actually a chin-up machine.
No, well, no one would have used it anyway.
And you even bought a useless high-end ebony computer desk.
You don't mean that table where the microwave oven is now?
You don't even have a computer. Why the hell did you buy that?
Because there was a special sale that only happened once a year, and it was $2,900 instead of the usual $3,000.
But was there truly any need to buy a life-size suit of armor or a portable generator?
So that armor that just happened to be displayed without my noticing in the entranceway, you bought that?
And where did you fricking intend to bring it with you when you bought it? That generator?
They were both on a limited time sale. Once you see things that are discounted or on limited time sales at supermarkets, you can't help but want to buy them, right?
Ain't the range of things that you can't help but want to buy too huge?
First of all, Mom, apologize to Melanie.
I absolutely refuse. I just used the money Melanie gave me to good use.
What fricking part of any of that was of good use?
You ought to beg for mercy at this point. Mom, I'm ordering you. Apologize to Melanie.
No, I absolutely refuse. Who the frick would apologize to someone like that bitch?
I knew you'd say that, ma'am.
If you knew I would, hurry the hell up and give us back the New Year's feast. I held off until the feast was ready and didn't eat anything all day. I am starving here.
I know that, too.
Then get your ass home now.
I have no intention of ever stepping over the threshold of your house while you're still there. And this is the New Year's feast that I bought and made myself. And above all, wasn't it yourself that said, if there's no crab in it, it's not authentic osechi cooking? Tell me if I'm mistaken. So it seems that this isn't even real osechi for you, ma'am. So I will take it back to my parents' house, thank you very much.
Please, anything. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to have crab in it. I'm telling you to bring it back over here.
I must decline.
What?
Don't you understand? I no longer think of you, Miss Anne, as my mother-in-law. I don't acknowledge you as my family anymore.
What? What do you mean?
It means that I have no intention of helping you.
I don't need you to help me. I can fix something up real quick.
Oh, cocky now, are we? From the looks of it, Anne, maybe you haven't looked in your refrigerator yet.
Huh? The refrigerator?
Yes, the refrigerator.
Don't tell me. What the hell is this?
There ain't no way.
Unfortunately, it's, as you can see, empty. And no, this isn't a dream.
The refrigerator is empty?
How are we going to survive the new year? Hey, Anne!
How should I know? What on earth is going on here, Melanie?
Look, just take the situation as it is. Have you forgotten?
Huh?
I told you this morning that there was no more food in the refrigerator, and going out to buy some more before the stores closed would be a better idea. Have you forgotten about that?
Well, now that you mention it, I do remember now.
What are you going to do, Anne?
What do you expect me to do? It's the end of the year and all the stores are closed.
Why didn't you go buy anything when Melanie consulted you?
I mean, I thought it would be okay because we'd have the Osechi.
Lo and behold, that Osechi is gone!
Are you telling me it's my fault?
Don't you dare deny it! It's because you insisted that crab be the core part of the Osechi cooking that Melanie got angry and went home!
And that was her fault for not buying any crab.
And you never told her you wanted crabs to be in the cooking!
While we're at it then, you never told her yourself that crabs are a staple of Osechi in our house either.
I don't even know how we developed this tradition in the first place.
Anyway, Melanie, you're going to bring back the Osechi right now. Wait, Melanie? Oh, you're kidding, right? No way you'd hang up at this point. Melanie? Melanie!
I'm just gonna say it. This is all the food we have in the house right now.
So we have no choice but to endure this until the stores open tomorrow.
It's not my fault. It's all Melanie's fault that this happened.
No, it's clearly your fault, isn't it? In the first place, if you hadn't bullied Melanie in any way that you did, this wouldn't have happened. So the responsibility is all yours, is it not?
What?
Above all, you're trying to avoid responsibility by machine gunning all sorts of plausible excuses. But is bullying your daughter-in-law really that amusing?
Wait, what?
I wonder what kind of human scum would choose to shift the blame onto the other person without even considering their own behavior, and perhaps seeing they were in the wrong.
What say you, Mrs. Malarkey?
Don't tell me. Oh, don't tell me you're both angry.
Now that you've asked me if I am, I'll be honest. Yes, I am angry.
I actually think it's rare for someone not to get angry in this situation.
Let's stop this, okay? You're talking like a top-tier devil's advocate.
Well, then I think it's best to apologize properly first.
Even if you do apologize, whether we'd forgive you or not is a completely separate matter to worry about.
I'm genuinely sorry, and I'm going to thoroughly educate Melanie that she needs to get crab from now on every year.
I understand, if that's the case.
Wait, what? Did I say something wrong?
Yeah, you kinda did. And thusly, I'm going to divorce you.
Huh?
As of today, you and I are no longer mother and son.
Just wait, you two. Isn't a divorce and a severance of family ties over something like this ridiculous?
How so? Do you even fathom that our precious New Year's holidays have been ruined with just one cup of instant ramen to eat?
And you said you'd make a reservation at a restaurant for the feast, so I left it to you. But then the money meant for the Osechi disappeared into online shopping. You made Melanie make the Osechi without us knowing shit.
And on top of that, you've been bullying Melanie for a long-ass time. Beep boop bop boop. Melanie.
What?
Yeah, I've already severed all my ties with Mom, and Dad's divorcing her too.
Harrison? Wait a second. What are you talking about?
Yes, I'm so sorry about all this. Yeah, we're heading your way as we speak. Dad, let's go.
Right.
Wait a minute.
What now?
Perhaps you're going to Melanie's place?
What if we are?
Oh, you're so silly. Oh, if that was always the case, you should have said so from the beginning. I'll prepare too.
Oh, you're not invited.
Huh?
Of course not. You did something outrageous to Melanie, who had gone to the trouble of becoming your daughter-in-law.
I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah, no, you're not, are you?
I am. Hey! Wait for me. Oh, please don't leave me here. Hey!
After that, Anne and her husband divorced, and in the division of assets, the family home wound up being sold off. Anne, who had nowhere to go, apparently ended up in a cheap, dilapidated apartment she'd managed to find. However, my father-in-law told me that she was struggling to find a job despite trying hard to find one in order to survive on her own. As for me, after that, my husband Harrison and his father and I reconciled. And now I'm not being bullied by anyone whatsoever, and I'm living a very peaceful and happy life. But I honestly don't want to see crabs for a while. Troublebusters! You had an affair with my friend, didn't you?
What?
The lawyer has the evidence photos, see? What?
Photos from a hotel.
Photos from a car? All of these are photos of your affair, see?
Did you come here to confess to your sins?
Shut the...
My name is Alan. I'm 31 years old and in the biggest predicament of my life. Huh? Wait, is that true? No, we haven't been discovered. I didn't make any mistakes. Not to my knowledge, at least. No. There's a chance you were caught, you know. Wait, someone's here. Let's keep in touch and meet again sometime soon.
God damn it, bro. Why? Why did this happen? What on earth?
No. There's a chance you were caught, you know. What the?
You had an affair with my friend, didn't you?
What?
The lawyer has the evidence photos, see? And we shall demand a good deal of alimony since you committed legitimate adultery. I'll be demanding $30,000. Depending on how you act from here on out, not only will I make sure your parents find out, but your workplace too.
What are you talking about, Talia? There's no truth to that.
I said we have all the photographic evidence we need. Enough running, you bastard.
Wait a minute.
Oh, our office doesn't allow that, you see.
Huh? Doesn't allow that?
Indeed.
What do you mean you don't allow that?
The matter of waiting or not waiting does regard the law, and the lawyer is in charge of the decision.
So if you say you're not going to wait...
Then the law says that you aren't going to wait. I'm a legal professional, after all.
Hey, let me use the bathroom real quick.
We'll let ourselves in, just to make sure you can't frickin' run away.
Talia, why would you do this?
Because you frickin' cheated on me, stupid!
But I didn't cheat on you.
If you lie in my presence, sir, it could be presented as evidence for perjury, which will make everything more serious. I would advise against saying anything careless.
Yes, that's how it is, so if you would be kind... Thank you. Hello. Yeah, it seems like the opponents have also been taking some action. I haven't heard about how, but it seems like they read our actions somehow. Sorry, I gotta go back to the scene.
Now, let's have you explain all this, you cowardly cuttlefish.
There's no need for any explanation. I'm not cheating on you whatsoever.
Listen to me. We have evidence disproving that. You are in an intimate relationship with a woman named Helen, who is a mutual friend of yours and my client's, is she not?
Helen is a good friend of ours, that's true, but me being in a relationship with her is not the case.
Oh, really? You're still denying it? Then what is this?
What? Where did you find something like this?
Call it a woman's intuition, and it was spot on this occasion. Mr. Thompson, on my client's behalf, I shall demand a sum of $30,000 in alimony, 70% of the divided property, a lump sum of $1,000 for her immediate living expenses times 12 months' worth, and the full cost of the lawyer's fees. That will amount to a total of $50,000 plus the property division.
$50,000 plus 70% of the property division? That's too much to take, isn't it? All things considered.
From our perspective, sir, we're requesting the conventional compensation. I'm a woman, and in the case of an affair, it is too obvious for the woman to receive a larger amount of alimony.
So if you were cheating on me, would it be okay for me to demand the same amount of money from you then?
If you can prove that claim is true, then yes, I assume you can. But there isn't any proof. I absolutely despise people who do that sort of shady, backstabbing behavior, as you very well know. Even if I think I would do it, my body and conscience will never accept it. They refuse it.
I see. So you didn't do it then?
Didn't do what?
Adultery.
I am nothing like you. There's no way I'd do something like that.
Ah, I see. I hope those words hold true, through and through until the very end.
What is with that bastard? Don't panic, honey. It's him that's cheating here.
Hey, who the hell is this disgusting man?
Hey, now, no need to be disrespectful. Who says that straight to anyone's face?
Are you a friend of Mr. Thompson's?
I'm not a friend of his per se, but rather an ally. Yes, an ally.
An ally? So you're willingly cooperating with someone who's committed adultery? That's amazing. I wonder why men have such a light sense of guilt about a goddamn affair.
Well, no matter how many allies you call here, the situation remains the same.
That's right. We've obtained unmistakable evidence of your affair, Alan.
So that's how it is? I must say, my good man, this is serious. It's getting to the point where there's no turning back.
You admit defeat so easily? What is this guy? What on earth did you come here to do?
You're in a terrible position right now, Mr. Thompson.
I understand that.
They're running a court case right now as we speak, and the verdict is about to be decided. You understand?
What?
The verdict is about to be decided?
When the verdict is decided, it will be executed under the presence of a court bailiff. Executed by force.
Executed by force?
Yes, your assets will all be seized, at the very least, you see.
So the trial is already started then?
Yes, that's right.
Bruh, a trial starting without my knowing about it is a huge drag.
Shut up! Criminals like you don't have the right to refuse.
Has the trial really started, ma'am?
What?
I haven't been told anything by the court, you see. Normally you'd get a notice or something in the mail, wouldn't you?
Actually,
Well, how about it, ma'am?
what? In fact, the trial hasn't even started yet.
Oh, so
it
it hasn't started then. You're a lawyer, miss. I would appreciate it if you made things clearer than that.
I may have just said that in a way that was a little misleading. You're simply an amateur. I would appreciate it if you didn't criticize me in my occupation. The trial hasn't actually started as of yet, but it's as though it's already started.
What? It's as though it's already started.
Please be clear about that.
Well, now, let's see. Yes, the trial hasn't started. Yes, indeed. Well,
I can't take it anymore. I just cannot put up with this farce, bro. It ain't gonna happen. I can literally feel this is the moment I've finally lost all patience and love regarding my treasonous wife. Unforgivable. Trouble busters initiate. The conversation hasn't progressed at all despite the time we've spent on it, ladies.
It's like we were walking on treadmills thinking we were outside.
I won't tolerate any more criticism, thank you very much.
If the trial is about to start, isn't it fine to simply have it decided by the court?
What?
That's an idea, my good man. A grand idea. Okay, I've decided we're going to settle this in the courthouse.
What?
Yup.
Oh, no, sir.
I've decided.
No, that would be a problem, wouldn't it?
Why would it be a problem?
If it actually goes to court, the decision will go all the way to finalization and, well, so as of right now, Miss Thalia's opinion will be respected to the maximum extent. But once the trial begins, the judge's opinion is what will constitute the final decision rather than my client's. So you won't be able to come to a reasonable settlement with her, you see.
If this goes to court, will the decision really go all the way to finalization?
Of course, this is court that we're talking about. The lawsuit has already begun.
What? When did that happen?
Yes, it's not surprising that you don't know about this. It's rare for ordinary citizens to understand the law enough to know the true definition of a lawsuit and its procedure.
I see a lawsuit's underway, eh? Oh my goodness, my sincerest apologies. I haven't introduced myself yet. Here's my card, ladies.
What? This is...
You haven't filed a lawsuit yet, have you? Now I'll pretend I never heard what you said.
What are you keeping quiet about, Riley? You know a lot about this, right?
What say you, Miss Riley?
You still had more photographic evidence, Riley? Why bother fighting when you have zero chance of winning? I'll definitely get additional evidence siphoned out of you.
With these photos, are you sure?
What?
These are all photos of your affair, you know.
Photos from a hotel? Photos from a car?
Please, that's enough.
These photos are different from the previous photos, for they seem to be real.
Yes?
Shut the...
No. Hey, wait, you're my lawyer, aren't you? Maybe I could have gotten something done if it was Alan that I was talking to, but if the real deal comes, Thalia, there's nothing I can do.
You traitor!
Because anything I do or say won't work against the real deal, Thalia.
But still, you betray me so early? That ain't a good enough reason.
Huh? Who do you think you are, Thalia? You're a person who would betray people if it meant satisfying your own selfish desires.
Don't say defaming things about me. Even you said you admired the concept of forbidden love, didn't you?
But I only admired the concept. I never said I'd do it, and now that I think about it, I never would. I'm nothing like you.
Anyway, since you accepted the job of being my lawyer, you're also involved in this, straight up.
That's why I'm handing over photographic evidence over to them as a gift to get myself off the hook.
You bitch! You traitor!
These photos were sent to me by my friend Thalia to show me how much she loved her lover, and every single one of them is real, gentlemen.
Bullshit. All of these are composite photos, too, if you must know.
All of these too, huh? So you're admitting that the photos you prepared were composites too, are you not?
What are you talking about? The photos we prepared against you are all real.
True, this photo of me talking to Helen at a family restaurant is real, but the other photo is completely photoshopped, isn't it?
Excuse me? Don't you dare deny you're holding hands like you're so much in love.
No, look closely.
Both of their hands are in a fist.
Isn't it impossible for our hands to be in a fist like that, given the apparent circumstances?
But that's the way it was when the photo was taken. There's nothing we can do about it.
We could even hire some experts to deliberate on their authenticity.
God damn it, you're cheating on me. You're cheating on me.
No, you are, aren't you, Talia?
No, I'm not. I'm not cheating on you.
Then how do you explain these photos?
And how do you explain these photos?
This photo at the family restaurant, the shot depicts the time Helen and I found out that both our partners were cheating on each other, and we were discussing how to proceed with legal matters in the coming weeks.
Shit.
As a matter of fact, this man is indeed Helen's husband.
This is just him giving me a ride home.
Your faces are awfully close together, like you're being all lovey-dovey and affectionate, huh?
That only makes it look like we're lovey-dovey.
This woman is lying.
You betray me forevermore.
Are you kidding me? Forevermore? What's all that nonsense?
Your vocabulary is so refined, ma'am, it's insane.
I thought something like this might happen, so I've taken the liberty of printing out our conversations via text.
Ain't no way you prepared this well in the event things don't go our way. You were so ready to betray me when it all came down to it then?
Of course. In the end, I am the attractive one after all.
Traitor, traitor, traitor!
Oh, so you can betray your husband, but I can't freaking betray you?
What makes you so confident to say that after taking my money?
I'll give it back, fair and square. So we'll all just have to accept that I was never involved in this whole disaster.
Hey now, you can't be serious about running off.
Of course I am. I'd rather eat snails than get involved in this goddamn nonsense, Mr. Thompson. Mr. Mulligan, I am so sorry about this.
Your judgment will come later, demon. Attempting to impersonate a lawyer to deceive someone will not go by unnoticed. Just you wait, you witch.
Traitor!
No, who are you to say that?
Alan, listen to me. This isn't what it looks like. At first glance, it may seem like I'm cheating, but in reality, I'm not.
Nah, no matter how you look at it, this is definitely an affair.
It looks like it is, for real. Photographs are so scary, aren't they? Yes, I get it. It's so scary.
Still gonna be stubborn, are ya? All right, let's do it.
What? Why?
Even without the generous gift from your lawyer, Thalia, we were right in the midst of gathering evidence against you ourselves.
We were just about to send a letter of content to you, actually.
What?
Today was actually the very day Helen, Mr. Mulligan, and I were going to meet to corner you and Mitch, and then you barged into the house at the right moment. It was an emergency, so I unfortunately didn't have the time to change into a suit before hightailing it over here.
I was wondering why you didn't look like any conventional lawyer.
Oh, but on the other hand, it might have been convenient. Thanks to that, we were able to confirm that you'd fabricated an affair on my part to unfairly obtain alimony, which increased the number of crimes you committed.
Well said, senor.
Not calling yourself a lawyer beforehand is fraud.
No, I was simply late in introducing myself. That doesn't mean I didn't state my name and occupation, and I see my card in your hand right as we speak.
But because it was so late, Riley and I went on with our plans.
That's your own fault, ma'am. You were in the wrong for failing to stop what you were doing, right?
No, I'm not. That's bullshit. Even if your lawyer hadn't come, do you honestly think I could have successfully deceived you?
Yes.
I'm so shocked. So you've been thinking that I was that kind of woman, weren't you, Alan?
Turns out I was right in the end since you still tried to. $30,000 in alimony, 70% of the divided property, a lump sum of $1,000 for her immediate living expenses times 12 months worth, and the full cost of the lawyer's fees for a total of $50,000 plus property division. That's what you demanded from me.
How greedy! And you're demanding all that after you've fabricated this nonsense about Alan cheating on you.
No, it was all a joke.
Oh, one more thing. I also said something like this, didn't I? If you were cheating on me, would it be okay for me to demand the same amount of money from you then?
If you can prove that claim is true, then yes, I assume you can.
Well?
Excelente! Then we launch a counterattack in the form of demands of $30,000 in alimony, 70% of the divided property, a lump sum of $1,000 for... Yeah, I guess that ain't happening.
But the full cost of the lawyer's fees is very doable.
Awesome! That should amount to about 40 grand then.
Thanks to that generous idiot over yonder.
No. That was all Riley's, my fake lawyer arranged it so that it would amount to that.
Whether you were manipulated or not doesn't fricking matter.
But it's a very important thing. I love you, Alan.
If you love me, then why would you do something like this, huh? Cheating on me for real? Diabolical.
But that was because you...
In the end, it doesn't change the fact that you ended up fabricating an affair on my part and unjustly demanding alimony.
I'm telling you, that's...
Regarding what was decided and the actions that had been taken, you were involved in them.
No, that was Riley's.
It was of your will, though.
No, it wasn't.
What do you mean, no, it's not? You promised to marry your lover, right?
No, please.
Our divorce is final. Now you can get married or do whatever you want with your life.
You think of me as nothing more than a dirty, cheating wife, I suppose.
Of course.
But that's just a misunderstanding.
There's no misunderstanding anywhere. Just look at this sheer abundance of photographic evidence against you.
I understand how you can make that misunderstanding.
It's not a misunderstanding. Just look at the reality.
You just don't understand anything. Do you even realize how exactly I felt when I was with another man?
Don't tell me, bro. I can already hear the words. Here it freaking comes.
Even if it wasn't you, even if I wasn't connected to you, I always thought I was sleeping in your arms.
The legendary template produced by minds high up in the clouds. What do you mean you thought you were sleeping in his arms? You and Alan were living together, so you ought to feel free to actually sleep in his arms, right?
It was so painful because I couldn't do that.
Why would you hurt yourself more then?
You're the only one I love. Let's start again.
I refuse.
I'll make amends. I'll always be by your side from now on. I'll forget about that man, too.
No, stop it. Bro, what the hell is going on? Even after all this, she's acting like she's somewhere between apologizing and trying to one-up the hell out of me. Not to mention,
And I was lonely.
she's been lining every single one of all the stereotypical excuses of a cheating woman. I have a recording of you telling your lover that you don't want to talk to me as much as possible.
But even so, it's always been you and you only that I love.
So you're capable of having an affair and doing unspeakable things with a man you don't love, huh?
I'll never do it again.
It's not a question of whether you'll do it in the future or not. What's important is that you did it once.
I'll make any amount of amends necessary.
Then break up with me, please.
I just don't want to get divorced.
I don't want to continue on like this.
Don't leave me all alone.
You have your lover, don't you? You'll be fine.
So you don't care if I disappear from this world?
So you feel that way, and yet you still cheat on me. That's honestly amazing. Amazing! 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 I never thought something so spectacularly pathetic as hearing the excuses of a cheating woman would happen right in front of my eyes, I'll be honest. So goddamn pathetic. I feel so heavy-hearted about telling your parents about this, not to mention my own.
What? You'll tell them?
Naturally. Why did you think he wouldn't, ma'am? We're getting divorced and cutting off all ties, so it's bound to be publicly known eventually.
If we just go back to the way things were as if nothing had happened, there won't be a problem. A kind world with no alimony demands, no parents finding out, no property division. A kind world.
Only for you, you mean? Reality is merciless and cruel at times, to say the least, and the person who understood that firsthand is Alan Thompson.
Oh.
Now it's your turn. A 3-piece set of punishments including payments of alimony, divided property, and lawyers' salaries. In addition, we have one more greasy penalty left to take care of.
One more. A greasy penalty?
Attempted fraud.
Huh? Fraud? But that's attempted, right? Since I couldn't get the job done.
That's a crappy excuse even at this point in the argument. I'll tell you this, even attempted fraud can be regarded as a criminal offense. Punishments include a period of probation without fines and prison sentences, so a criminal record will be gifted to you without fail.
No way. So then I'll be separated from Alan, and on top of that, my money will be taken and I'll be a full-fledged criminal?
Brilliant, Holmes.
Why? All things considered, that's too harsh.
No, it isn't. What you did yourself is coming back to you, and that's called karma. You naturally get the retribution you deserve.
Please forgive me. I'll change myself, I swear.
I wish people could replace personalities permanently in a snap like you would replace an empty ink container in a printing machine.
I'm the only one who can make you happy.
And that's just your delusional thinking. One who betrays another once will betray again without fail.
How can I convey my feelings to you?
I want you to focus on responding to my feelings, not on telling me how you feel.
Respond?
My only hope is a divorce. All you have to do now is to silently swallow my request without a singular sound of complaining or whining. Pack up as much of your portable belongings quickly and leave these premises.
Mitch told me I was beautiful, and that took control of me.
Is that so?
It is so, and yet you just let me have my own life.
That's still not a good reason to have an affair, even if that was true.
I am telling you, I am so sorry.
You seem to be too busy thinking about what to do with yourself in the future, but don't you dare forget that you destroyed 2 families.
2 families? So mine with you and my mom and dad's?
Why the hell do your parents come into the picture here? The second family is Helen's alongside her husband's. And they have a son and daughter. You're destroying innocent children over what? Because Mitch told me I was beautiful? I was lonely? You acted carelessly and short-sightedly with these reasons in mind and made everyone involved in this fiasco unhappy.
But I had a casual relationship with him. He prioritized things like family events and stuff.
Why do I gotta tell you it's not that kind of problem?
I'll never cheat on you again. I won't leave the house, and I'll make it so that you can look at my phone whenever you want. Please!
I can't do it. We can't live together anymore. Get out.
Oh, Alan!
Get out of my sight!
I love you!
What the hell are you saying, huh? If you really loved me, there's no way you'd cheat on me! The next day, Thalia immediately urged Mitch, her lover and coincidentally Helen's husband, to break up with his wife, get together with her, and take responsibility, which caused a commotion in Helen's house. When she realized that was impossible, she started crying and came to my front door begging that she wanted to start over with me again. It was horrible and disgusting, so I called the police to take her away. After that, Thalia never ceased calling me, emailing me, urging me to get back together. But I wouldn't have any of it, and I took action. 30 grand in alimony and additional expenses for my lawyer. The total amount of money that I demanded from her was $48,000. The deciding factor as evidence for getting this much was a recording of her saying, "If you can prove that claim is true, then yes." This clearly stated her willingness to pay if she had been caught cheating. Thalia was kicked out of my family and pushed away by her lover. She apparently returned to her parents' house, but she was severely criticized by her parents and felt very isolated. But she is still able to survive by working part-time.
If you don't like this way of living, you're welcome to leave any time.
Don't think that a person with no work experience, zero career, and a criminal record can live alone decently well in society. Her phone is one designed for kids, and she has the freedom to use a mere $20 per month. It'll be difficult for her to meet other men to potentially marry in the future. Helen also gave her husband a heavy punishment of $30,000 alimony, half of the divided assets, and $800 per month in child support. And in the end, a properly filed lawsuit was made against Riley, who had impersonated a lawyer based on the recording data, and was given a punishment appropriate to the crimes she committed. Meanwhile, I kept in contact with Helen, who had suffered the same trauma as I did, and was relieved she had recovered from the incident. We met from time to time since then, and to encourage each other, as a result of our hangouts, Helen's children have taken a liking to me. And I've been thinking lately that it might not be so bad. We're both people who have been hurt in the past, but I think we could make things work. It shouldn't be too late to wait until her feelings, my own, and those of our families become solid and unchanging. Patience, Alan. Trouble busters.